Hello and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy Walkthrough. This is episode 5 now, and I've again changed the mic output, so it's actually not got something on it now that sort of gets background noise and includes that, because I think it was sort of distorting it a bit. So hopefully now this audio is a tad better. It was a bit better last episode. It didn't make the cracker noise so much, but at stuff at good times it sort of broke out a bit, so yeah, it should be okay now. It should be as it was programmed for prior episodes. It should be all ready to go how it was certainly for the first 2 episodes, because I think the first 2 episodes audio was fine. Now it sort of slowed progress down a bit because I didn't want to go too far, so again, this episode I think I'm going to make slightly shorter than the first 2, just because it's still not 100% sure whether the audio is as it should be. However, this episode may well be the last. It's only half an hour long. If I have managed to rectify the audio, I think I know why it was faulty, so now I've sort of hopefully solve that issue, it won't be the case anymore. So on we go. We take on Ghost of Galaxy, and as you can see straight away, actually I've mentioned in the past 2 episodes actually what my theory was, and so proves. This is going to unlock Luigi, and now from this onwards he's going to be appearing in various galaxies hidden. It will give you a little snapshot of where he is, so it's usually a fairly memorable location in each galaxy, so use that as a guide where it is now. Immediately on this one, there's actually a little secret in it. If you knock this, I always remember this one. You get a little start, so you just whack the Goombas and fuck these guys up pretty quickly. So yeah, straight away a number of star bits become available. It should really have kept me star bit for this guy actually, but I can just let him go past. So yeah, just looking on this, I mean, I'm actually using a mic called, let's have a look, Audio Technica. It took me out of the guy there. But this mic is, said, really sensitive to background noise, and surprisingly quiet actually when you're talking into it. You know, I've just generally lean quite close to it. So perhaps think about getting another mic to use if this doesn't fix it. Because I've generally been reasonably happy with this mic in prior runs. So I'd have to lean a bit close, but still the sound, you could hear it over the game audio, so it's acceptable. But if it's still a bit flaky, then yeah, I can't do too many episodes like that. So I'll look at getting a new one. However, with no background distortion, it should be okay now. So back to the level. You lure these guys down, the ghosts, and you actually kill them in the beams of light. So it's sort of standing between the light and the ghost, and of course he'll head over. And that big one there in the centre portrait that comes out will have the key. So didn't really bother for any other stuff. I cannot believe I've just long jumped onto that, by the way. The odds of that. As you can see, I showed you there, but yeah, you can just spin the little chandeliers and lights and the candles, and you get cut into them. So I'm going to assume there's a star come out of here because there's so many enemies. Certainly have little chips on here, so make your way across. Was that a ghost? I've seen in previous things like this, where these move, you can actually jump and get them on certain walls where they're not even, you know, the wall you're on. So hopefully I can get it with this last one as well. If he sort of, yeah, moves back up, I can just move across there. And yeah, I don't think I'm quite going to be able to jump down there. I'll give it a try there. Oh, cool. So sort of bypass going around there, saves a bit of time. A number of star bits you can grab on the route here, and I think we're already fairly close to Luigi. You can actually just pop up here and see him there. So he's locked in this room, and I've got to go all the way around. Now the way to get this one is you actually drop up an air and let yourself drop like that, then grab that quickly before you end up on the spikes. I can't remember how to get that, but there's actually a ghost power up here, so maybe that's altered it. And this is going to be the first use of this power up in the game, so of course now I've got to do the opposite. I've got to avoid the beam of light. Oh, there we go. So there's the way to get this. Of course, you can only get it as Ghost Mario because normal Mario can't reach so high. And there's an example. Going that light. I didn't intend to at all that time. I'll just try and shake it and see if that still does it. So yeah, you can see you can actually avoid it there. By shaking it, we can get through this little gap. And this way leads us to Luigi. Just gonna check if there's any other secrets down here or something. It seems so. So once you meet Luigi, I think he's going to give us a star straight away. Yeah, lovely stuff. So it does make up for it, Luigi. And yeah, the good thing is now that it opens up other sections of the game where you can get plenty more stars. So that's 36 down, over halfway to the actual first time you can do the boss fight, so making good progress here. And now as you can see, he actually appears in the overworld, Luigi, so if I go straight there, I think he might well have another mission for us. I think his first place he goes to is the Battle Rock, it's actually the level where you're on a platform that's moving, sort of flying, sort of shaped up. And he's on the underside of one of them. So of course you've got to lower a bullet bill over to free him from a little pod. So let's grab this one up first actually, I keep forgetting about it. So first and foremost of course he's in the Good Galaxy, which is the very first one. So still wait his letter, and eventually now I think you do. I'm gonna guess then you have to speak to him to actually trigger this thing. Then sooner or later he's gonna get back, and I think I know where he is. I think he's right on the roof right at the start, so it's really not too troublesome getting him. On that one anyway, certainly. You know, later on it gets a bit tougher as he gets in more and more random locations. But let's head on in. A couple more levels on here for now anyway, until the comet should arise. And I really think I can guess who the boss of this is going to be. It's going to be King Boo, of course. But for this one, we have to do a spooky sprint apparently, so I'm going to assume I have to race against another ghost. Ah yeah, there he is. So it looks like a mixture of pull stars and them little sort of prickly plants where you drag back. So I still haven't met the Hungry Luma. In fact, I haven't met a Hungry Luma within a world at all in this whole galaxy. But there's something shining over there. Perhaps this is a secret star option. It really looks promising, this. It's a secret pulsar, so this one might well be where the Hungry Luma is, because, you know, as soon as I mentioned, oh god, I didn't mean that. As soon as I mentioned it, I did realise that it's been a while since I saw one. Oh no, right, so this is a... God, way to die. That is a secret star, or a secret green star, it seems. Because this, yeah, this looks like a bit of a side mission. Now this thing's gonna sort of morph across, and you can only move in the areas where it appears, of course, so stuff like that, you have to wait for this to move across. Oh shit, oh god, right, it took too long. Focused too long on the star bits. I don't think I should be getting star bits to sacrifice myself, so. You've seen this one? It can be quite tough because it moves fairly quickly and fairly suddenly. But I now know what's in there. I'm not even going to bother with the star bit today. So fuck it, just dead straight across. Now this next section's going to be a lot of climbing involved, so you really do want to avoid them as you go. You know, I'm not going to bother anymore. So I'm fairly sure I'm not going to meet Hungry Loom en route in this course. So I'll grab a few of these while it's not actually an inconvenience to me. Oh Jesus, it nearly was then. Yeah, and when the ghosts stack up, they can slow you down a bit. So just be wary of these guys. Now, famously, there was a secret piano case, or behind it, in Super Mario 64. So go check this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this. Now, this is gonna open these up, and of course, this will start triggering this moving upwards a bit. No, oh fucking hell. Well, I'm struggling on this one. So I was looking for a back jump there, but didn't go down that way. Thankfully I have a little checkpoint here though, so I'm going to be prepared for this back jump bit now. Right, you don't even need it. I think we just caught the overhang a bit too soon. Of course, sometimes there's danger you jump too soon, so just be wary of that. You know, I almost did it then on this section. Oh god, what am I doing? Right, need this key. And you can access this little one. Oh, no, it's a star. Wow. I didn't actually expect it to be that too, to be honest. I thought there was a bit more to it, but it is a secret star for this galaxy. One of them, quick to say actually. There might well be more. Certainly going to be a comet there, I imagine. But as everyone, whenever you get a hidden star, it actually takes you straight back here. Then it'll warp us. There we go. We have a letter from Luigi straight away, and as you can see, he is on the roof, so I think it will prompt the level that he's on as well. So yeah, literally the first level of the game, and I'm happy that it does tell you what level he's on, because some of them are a bit miscellaneous sometimes. But literally a triple jump up and chat to him, and that is it. So it's like, so simple, the intro star from Luigi. That's probably the easiest star you've got in the whole game so far. And of course, when you do the game as Luigi, you know, you get 120 stars as Mario, you can play as Luigi, get another 120 if you desire. It's the reverse, so you have to go and rescue Mario in certain levels. At least that is my assumption. I don't know if he's sure and said that, because I don't remember, frankly. But it does seem to make sense to me. So just checking everything else, I think it's still saying we haven't completed that galaxy, so same with the Honey Hive, there's still going to be a couple more comets knocking about later on. As we unlock more and more comets, you know, it's the first time we had a fast foe one, I think, in the kitchen, so we're going to have a couple more fast foe ones, might well end up on that level. But I think the main one is going to be the one where you have to do a boss just with one life. So they'll be the ones that are most commonplace to find. So it seems like it's been a while, but eventually... Oh, it's hidden one up there, by the way, of course. Just noticed that. So head down there at the bottom if you want to free one up. In fact, seeing as it fell off, might as well go down. But yeah, it's been a while, and I'm going to head back to the second level now on this race against this boo, who's been waiting a while. So the pull stars normally I find quite difficult actually to do quickly, because you sort of just tend to hold it in a bit too long, sort of natural reaction. So I think this is quite a tight race from what I recall. Might have to be on me again here. And of course, him being a ghost, I think he tends to sort of cut across sections where you have to go the long way. So ideally, I get the hang of the pull stars a bit better than I have done in previous attempts of this mission. As is the case, any mission that really does spring to mind from the off for me is not usually a good thing, because it probably does indicate I've taken quite a while in previous attempts. So that was quickly actually. There might well be a Hungry Luma en route here, because there's a shitload of star bits that I don't really expect. Another bunch here. So he's either very well hidden or he's just not there. I was convinced, to be honest, with there being 50. So, let's just take on the race then. I think that's it for secrets for now. I can always return, I suppose, if I do miss out anything. So it's pretty close so far. I've got a decent pull there though. It's just these sections I really don't like, where you sort of can collide with these things that, I don't know, look like batter, to be honest. And they really do batter you, so take you out. So hopefully this is a bit where you do really need to be on the game, this little section there. Now just shake as soon as you land on these, because you want to get off these balls quickly, because as you can see they are quite difficult to manoeuvre. And I find it better to be precise on this section here. So it seems okay, I think I've done it. There we go. So as you can see, I've only beat by about 3 or 4 seconds, but I think he, you know, if you do it in a 127, it'll be the same result. I think he just tends to sort of stay behind you at certain pace. You know, as long as you beat Dawn first, it should be sound. So let's get this, and I think that's pushing 40 stars now. Perhaps it's either 39 or 40. So 39th, almost 2/3 the way through the first half of the Mario run. I did expect a comet, so perhaps once we've done all the levels on this section up until the boss. So it's going to be the boss for the Ghostly Galaxy, and it's, I remember this guy, so it's Beware of Bouldergeist, who actually really reminds me of, what's his name, Bongo Bongo from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So this guy has sort of disembodied hand, he's of course a boulder geist, and the fact is that he's not that bad a boss, it's just the sort of, again, like most bosses, it's the little side little enemies that appear that are really annoying more than anything else. You get tons of star bits here, by the way. Just the sheer amount of enemies you face, take these out, and you can really rack them up. So straight away I see something behind this statue. It's stuck to the sky. So we have bamboos. Forgot about these guys entirely, so sort of lure him over and just show him off. Take that one out, get the coin. So of course, I need him over here. Now if you swing it like that, with room to spare, you can actually knock these, and this is the way to kill Bouldergeist. I just sprung to mind. So yeah, later on I'm going to be using these guys. Now I'm going to actually destroy these two, just in case there is a secret. Yeah, I didn't actually expect it to be on this occasion, to be honest, but it's always worth the try, just in case. So it's going to take us up to the next bit. I don't think there's... Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. As you can see, there's a little question mark block there where it would have had something in. I don't think it'd be so much, you know, big enough to be a star or something like that. Who knows? I might end up popping back here if there's a secret on this galaxy. Then I think that's most likely not. Completely missed the shade then, but yeah, you have a ton of star bits here actually, so you can get 2 lives I think if you sort of gather the majority of these. And that should be more than enough for Bouldergeist. I don't think it'll take too much out of you. Let's knock these out, just again, just in case there is out. And as you can see, it is always worth doing stuff like that, because I found out one like that. So it's like that, you have 3 1-ups in this section. These of course move, so yeah, it's play this little mini game. I don't think it's too hard, to be honest. That last one seems the most difficult aspect of it all, but it is the one that is best to get last, of course, as you can see, via this pole star. You just make your way across it. Well, it's thrown me for a loop this actually. I didn't expect it to be such a build-up to Bouldergeist. However, this little circuit, of course, if you drop down here, as you can see, it's really bouncy. You hold in A to bounce to a level where you actually end up higher in this little section. And again, this level actually, it seems really generous in the one-ups it's giving you. Now, this is Bouldergeist, of course, so remember this bit now. So, here's the point of collecting all these. I assumed there might be a Hungry Luma, however. I can buy the red mushroom, and you know, it's already fairly easy, this boss, I think, so it's just more endurance. In fact, if possible, I'm going to buy both. I'm not sure if it is possible, I'll say, but if it is, I could have got 2 more one-ups. Yeah, it doesn't seem so, so this one will do me. It's more than enough of a power up. And there we go, so you have to sort of whack them into his body, but sometimes it will hit his hands, so it's similar to Morpher in that sense. Not Morpher, sorry, Amoeba in the Legend of Zelda games, the guys, the boss of Jabby Jabby. And he's going to fire these out as well. Normally I just sort of knock them, because they just tend to get in the way if you bomb booze. So of course it's best to get rid of the ones more inwards to him first. I don't really do it that time, but yeah, just get rid of all them in time possible. It is possible, but you have got to be reasonably quick. Now taking these guys out, that's what you want to avoid, knocking them into each other. That's the nightmare, so not. But I think once you shake again, I'm going to assume you can actually release these guys and fire them, which is of course better, but I do quite like doing the little slingshot method there. Now this is what reminds me of Bongo Bongo. He's going to fire these shots at you, these disembodied hands. And the difference is you can see his body. So it might take a few goes to get his body this time, just because his hands in the way. But ideally this is what I want to do, get inside him and take him on. That's another attack that Bongo Bongo uses, so Nintendo sort of took inspiration from that. So it's going alright, taking him out, and this is literally the last of them, I think. So we'll try and fire. Oh, you can get 2 of them? Wow, I did not realise. That's pretty badass actually, having 2 of them. But all we needed was 1, and with him gone, we have another start. Won't be the last of this galaxy, you know, I'm fairly sure there's going to be another thing, and my assumption is that it's going to be the Boo race that is the revisit. I don't get bothered with the storybook once yet. I might return to it sort of before I take on Bowser for the first time. Well, excellent, we have a comet now. Daredevil Comet is one. I think this is the one that you just have 1 life left. So this one might well be on the boss, actually. Ah, so it is. So forget the race, forget what I was talking about. It's Bouldergeist's Daredevil one. It's this one, and I think I did lose 1 life last go, so you know, going off that basis, I would have failed. So I do need to be alert for this. But you saw the theory just gone. As you can see, it if you sort of manoeuvre him well enough and avoid his hands, then it should be possible to do this first try. Actually. Yeah, go. The good thing is that I know you can get 2 of these now. So it's definitely going to be something that speeds this up. Holy shit, what the I should have known, of course, being bomboos, but one of them literally ran out too quick, so yeah, definitely try that one again. I think I might just stick to my old method then, you know, unless I get the 2 of them really quick. I might just stick to 1 at a time, because it does seem a safer option this way. Oh, that's perfect. So I've got 2 of them on and then 1 more hit, and get to boost his head phase. I hope that counted as 2 hits. I think it happened so quick it might just register as 1. Oh, god damn it. I actually ran back into that one, trying to be evasive. So enough of this nonsense, let's do this time. Getting annoyed with this guy, it's the fact that I'd already done it the time before, so this is literally 4 times in a row now I've taken him on. So sticking on boulder list for the 2nd time, and I'm really just gonna carry on this way then, rather than trying to loop back. Got some more. Except this time, because when I can get 2 bombs, might as well. Just like that. However, when he's firing 1 bomb, I'm not going to bother dodging. Just like now. See the effect of hitting his hand. It actually didn't really do much off it. I think if you get his hand a couple of times, then it will sort of destroy that. But generally, that's why I don't tend to bother taking his hands first. It just takes too long. Ah, god damn it. There's an example. I took it twice. That one once though, so of course I'm gonna have to 1 left now. We'll try and box you in here, so I'm sort of glad that I showcase this attack of his, which has not happened so far. Excellent. Right, got it in before he generated the round, and that's the big plus. You know, it leaves a big gaping gap in his defense. So that should be it. I think that is it for Boulder Guys. So defeated him twice now. I think that's the first of 2 comets in this galaxy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I might end up returning for the race, but the Daredevil one is sort of the default comet for me, I found in this game. It's the one that's most common, and it's the first example of it. So I think there might well be more comets appear outside now. It's either that or it might well wait till we do this boss battle against Bowser Jr. But if another comet does appear, even elsewhere, I'll probably head and do that first. Yeah, it doesn't seem so. So yeah, these galaxies aren't complete, so as you can see, there is more still to come from them. In fact, I can't help but feel like there might be a green star in here. I don't know why. So we're sinking the airships. Always like the airships levels. We've done one before, in the first one, and this one, as you can see, with the little platform we're gonna have, it's gonna take us straight across, and these airships either side flanking us are gonna fire off all sorts. So you have to be alert, but sort of attack at the same time, because I'm pretty sure there might well be a wizard comes in and saps you on this. So fuck these guys, I'm actually going to get star bits and focus on that, because there's surely going to be a little shop looming where you can buy a red mushroom from, so might as well. Now if you aim up here actually for the cannon, this is going to be a one-up perhaps. Oh no, it's just the pulsars. Yeah. Make your way onto that, drop down. And here's the wizard. So it might not be the last. Well, there's one life left, I've not realised there. Let's get on that. So here's our purchasable loomer. A bit sooner than anticipated. But hence that's why you have to make every star count in this bit actually. Grab a few off this worm, I suppose. A couple of these guys, knock them out. Oh, they give out a lot actually. So don't waste any on these coins by the way, because once we get 6 it's going to fill up the meter. Because if I don't bother with T1 up, there's really no point, because this is just going to sort us for the boss fight. So if a bugaboo across there, of course we've dealt with them before, so now to kill them, just jump and like ground pound them on the top of it. Not there's much here, yeah, just emergency starlets, so you probably end up with 30 on this ship alone, to be fair. Quickly taking him out. And away we go. We'll knock this switch, and it's going to fire us off. Not quick can I recall, actually, so just these guys go across fairly quickly. You can whack him out, or alternatively, you just dump him, as you can see there. So just be ready for these guys, because they are quite annoying. And again, that's a bit earlier than I anticipated. I thought there might be more to this, but I think we're going to be travelling at the same time, and it looks like the standard shell attack against them. They need to be careful now. I do not want to get down to 3, because any coins I get from that on it'll just sort of reset. So he's trying to turn around now, I think. And of course, second head on more difficult, but should still be no problem. Did I say that? That was quite good. But kill this annoying ass wizard if you can, because it does get in your way more often. You gotta sort of jump and get it. Might well respawn, but I'm not too sure. Hopefully not. Accent, you can actually get them twice in a row if you're quick enough there. Sort of get the turtles next to each other. So it's going to be another grand start. It's going to open up another area of the map. This one might well be the bedroom. Then I think there's only one more after that that actually has galaxies available. So there might well be a secret one after that. However, on the actual overworld, oh yeah, there is. Okay, so we have the bedroom, and there's the one at the very top of this that I suddenly remember. So our nucleus has gone nice blue-white colour, and yeah, you can see there's two more available actually after this one. Really do underestimate how many galaxies there are in this game. It really is an incredible game, this. The amount of detail that's gone in and stuff, so that's another galaxy done. We've discovered a hell of a lot more, and as you can see we can actually unlock all 5 from the start in this one. So thanks to you and your friends, all the domes and lower levels are working again, lovely stuff. So we have the engine room, then the Comet Observatory of course. That's the one I forget, and there's a reason why, because you fly on one of them little warpads. So I think this next, I think the last one's actually off the ship, little HQ thing that we're on. I might return to Luigi just to see if there is anything else left for him to do. Now again, it might be a case of just chatting to him to actually trigger the next Luigi mission. Probably not. I think I'll just have to wait for his cue. But of course, when I head up here, it might take 1 star to get it in this next place, but it's going to be a Hungry Luma up here outside, so thankfully I've got 948. I think that should be enough to feed this Luma. So let's find out this one. Honeyclimb Galaxy, so of course return to B Mario. Freezone Galaxy, I really like this one actually. Of course you have Fire Flower and Ice Flower Mario in this one. And I'm pretty sure there's a secret star in this one that stands out as quite difficult to get to. And that's one that I missed first time I did a run through. You know, the very first time I played this game I got to about 90 perhaps, or 100, aside from all the hidden ones, and this one was I think the last one I had left. So then we have Gusty Garden Galaxy. It's not too bad, you end up on like flowers and get like blown across and you have to direct it. Dusty Dune Galaxy is a bit of a throwback to a galaxy that was similar in Super Mario 64 actually. And this one's tough. This one I remember, Bowser's Dark Matter Plant. So I think that'll be next episodes actually, but I thought I'll show you a taste of what's to come. They're all reasonably enjoyable ones, except maybe that one. That one's just annoying. But as you can see, it does take one to get the Hungry Luma to appear. So yeah, that'll be next episode. I was going to do one then, but I thought I'm still a bit wary of the sound, perhaps not working, so don't want to have the episode drag on too long. If it's case of I have to do it again. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm going to be back next time to take on this bedroom and all the galaxies that are available on that. Then, next episode, or within the next 2 episodes, we'll probably end up pushing that 60 mark where we can actually go and fight Bowser for the first time. So that'll be coming. So I'll catch you next episode, guys.